Morning, everybody. This is a quick video about my experience with I believe, Norwalk virus, or whatever flu strain is absolutely ripping around North America right now. I had it 1 week ago, acutely, I believe, a little bit more than a week ago. I share my experiences with it, share the lead up to it, and the actual heart of the illness, sharing this because I believe it has ripped through the arm wrestling community, and I'm sure it's ripping all around the world. But yeah, it's a bad one. It's a bad one. Be careful, and if you know it's out there, well, protect yourselves from it, because quite honestly, I think this is a really bad one. I've had a lot of flus and a lot of sicknesses over the year. I spend most winters sick. I'm not one of those guys who has a crazy immune system and never gets sick. I get sick like every single winter, normally once or twice, or sometimes I spend all winter sick, I feel like. But so I had low grade illness, okay, because I don't sleep very much, and I train too much, and I'm normally like borderline sick most of the winter season. So I was on my way to California a couple weeks ago, already like, just not my best. At the Kris Kringle event, there were many people who were very, very ill, as in vomiting, diarrhea, fever, typical flu-like symptoms. I didn't really get too worried about it because it's normal and it wasn't me. Anyways, that carried on. Went to Atlantic City, where I proceeded to completely burn myself into the ground. So I made myself vulnerable for sure. So tons and tons of stress, table training, and I think I slept like a half hour one night and maybe 2 hours the night before. And I just don't sleep very much at these things typically. But what happened, after the event is definitely worth noting and talking about, just so people can see it coming and are aware. So I believe that I had low-grade illness, and then I fell victim, along with so many people from that event, immediately post EVW 21's completion. I arm wrestled a little bit in the after pull, and then I had a sensation over my body of like complete exhaustion, and just my whole body telling me that I needed to go somewhere and be alone. I told Jody I'm going back up to the room. I got in the shower. I stayed in the shower for like an hour and a half and just felt miserable. Thinking all sorts of things about, how this was going to be the end, and, I could feel the thing coming. Things were not that bad yet. Everything was pretty normal, really. Nothing completely crazy for that first, maybe 2 hours post, initial onset, where I was like, something's really wrong with me. Speaking normally, everything's kind of in an okay place, and boom, went to uncontrollable shivering, could not stop my body shivering, immediately started puking, crapping my fucking diarrhea, vomiting, intense shivering that could not be stopped. I've never shivered so hard in my entire life. I put on 2 pairs of pants, 3 hoodies, wrapped up in the bed, shivering so much that basically I wasn't even shivering. I was just locked. Just everything was just tight. I could not get warm. Felt completely dehydrated. Trying to drink electrolyte drinks. As soon as I put anything in me, I'd puke it right back up. Super dehydrated. Couldn't stop shivering. And I don't know whether I ended up, it was about 4 hours of this. I don't know whether I passed out or whether I just managed to finally fall asleep throughout all of it. But I woke up probably about 2 hours later, and actually the fever had broke. I was in a puddle of water. Like I must have sweat so much. The bed was completely drenched. My clothes were soaked. And to top it all off, I had actually crapped myself. Wonderful. A wonderful experience, really, from top to bottom. I'd recommend it to anybody. If you haven't gotten the Norwalk virus yet, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and get it. It's quite a trip. Really, you think you're gonna die for real? Like I probably spent most of those 4 hours when I was shivering so bad that my whole body was locked. I was like, yeah, it's probably what it feels like when you're about to die. So be careful out there, everybody. Wash your hands. Um, Wash your hands, and stay rested and stay probably fed up, unless of course you like that kind of thing. Then go out and lick everything and, and burn yourselves up. Anyway, I just thought I'd share my experience because I know I wasn't the only one. I know I wasn't. I talked to lots of people who had very, very similar experiences. The really unique thing about this sickness is the onset of the shiver. I've never ever had. I've had a fever that's creeped in. That where, oh yeah, okay, I'm starting to shiver. I'm starting to get cold. I wrap myself up. It goes away. No, not this thing. This thing, the fever, your body kicks in to make heat, and it doesn't stop until you're passed out and wake up in a puddle of shit. So have fun, everybody. Norwalk virus 2025.